More now of our breaking news coverage here tonight on News 12. A packed Metro North commuter train hits a car on the tracks tonight. A chaotic scene, mass casualties. It is a very, very fluid situation. We've just heard from officials at the scene, many of them telling us it is amazing looking at the damage that more people did not lose their lives. This is News 12's special coverage tonight. I'm Suzanne Colucci. For those of you at home just joining us, we are speaking on the phone right now with Rick Hope of Yorktown. He witnessed tonight's accident in Valhalla, train versus car accident, firsthand. He was behind the woman whose car was hit by the Metro North train tonight. Tim, I have new information just released to us from the MTA. We are now getting word, confirmation tonight, of 6 confirmed fatalities in this tragedy tonight in Valhalla. And right now, Tim, for everyone who is just joining us now, we'd like to recap this major breaking news out of Westchester County tonight. Out of Valhalla, a commuter train, a packed commuter train traveling from Grand Central en route to Mount Kisco, hits a car on the tracks at about 6:35 tonight. There were hundreds of people on board this train. You can see it here smoldering. The train smoldering, as well as the car that was struck. We also have video of that taken from Chopper 12. This tragedy on the train tracks tonight has put Valhalla on the national map tonight. This is a story, of course, being covered nationwide, and it's a story that's getting a lot of response from our local lawmakers. Governor Andrew Cuomo arriving at the scene. We are crossing now into the 10 o'clock hour. We're looking at live pictures from Chopper 12. You can see a very active scene there. The National Transportation Safety Board should be en route to the scene, investigating the specifics of what happened, investigating the train. The goal now to try to move the train. First, tending to the injured, then getting the fire out, now trying to move the train and get it off the tracks, and that's going to be some job, Tim, especially given the damage to that front car. Now, as we've been reporting, 6 people killed in this tragedy tonight, but these numbers could be fluid. We're awaiting a press conference that's going to be coming from the Westchester County Emergency Operations Center at any moment now, and the numbers could change. A lot could change, and we could get a real shock when we hear the overall number of people injured tonight because of this. I mean, many people taken immediately to the hospital, 12 in all injured that we're hearing, but many others taking themselves to the hospital to be checked out. The accounts from eyewitnesses certainly vary tonight, depending, of course, on where people were sitting. The people to the front witnessed horror. They witnessed tragedy, seeing horrific things happening to people sitting right next to them. One man reported seeing someone next to him lose a limb. People in the back of the train didn't know what happened. They felt a thump. They didn't know what it was. And we've been talking to people all night who were on board. We've also been talking to our reporters all night who have been out in the field bringing us updates. This is all instantaneous. I mean, these people are sitting on the train, listening to music, reading. There are no seatbelts on Metro North trains. People are sitting there. They're relaxing. They're riding home. So that kind of jolt, that would send people flying across that car. It has been a very long night, and it will be a very long night still for the investigators on the scene there in Valhalla. The NTSB investigators on their way out to the scene to investigate the site in Valhalla, and they will be taking a very close look at the train when it is ultimately moved. We're hearing likely to the North White Plains station. This was a packed train. There were a lot of people on this train. We heard 650 when it left the city. By the time it got up here into Westchester, still hundreds of people on board. And if you ride Metro North and you take the train, you know that first car, Tim, is always packed. People like being in that first car so they can get off quick when they get to their stops. So that is usually one of the fuller cars when you're looking at Metro North trains. So right now, we are just beginning the very long process of getting into the investigation. I'm Suzanne Colucci. More special coverage.